Oh,
Okay, we're recording.
hi, I'm Leisha. I'm the nurse practitioner who's going to be taking care of you.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi. Um, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're here?
Um, I'm in. I've just started college several months ago, and I can't. I'm so worried that I'm not going to do well, and I'm very nervous, and I don't want to fail. I don't want to embarrass my family, but I can't seem to keep up with the studying, and I'm just so nervous. I can't sleep. Every time I try to lay down, I think about my schoolwork, and I'm just so nervous. I can't relax.
Have you had a problem with being nervous in the past?
Um, Not like this.
Okay. How
And
was high school for you?
sorry, not like
How was how was high school for you?
um. It was okay. I mean, I did really well in school. It wasn't hard for me. Um, my my family's really nice, and my I'm the youngest, and my brothers and sisters have done really well, and I'm just afraid that I won't do as well.
Okay. What are you studying?
I'm in nursing school.
Okay. All right. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Mm-hmm. Any medical problems for you?
No, I'm pretty healthy. I had my tonsils out when I was a little kid, and um, I broke my toe, but I'm really healthy. There's nothing wrong with me. And
Did you have an exam by your primary care before you started school, college?
I did. I did. I went
Okay,
to her, and she said I was fine.
okay, okay. Um, so are you taking any medications for anything?
No, I don't take anything. Once in a while, if I like to run. If I run too hard, then I get and I'm sore. I'll take like Advil or something, but I don't take any prescription medication.
Okay. How often do you run?
Well, since I started school, I haven't been running very much because I'm so worried about my work that um, I don't seem to find the time to do it.
So are you living in a dorm or what's your living situation?
I live in a dorm and I have a roommate.
Okay. Is the roommate someone you knew before or is this a new
No,
person?
no, this is my first year. I just met her, but she's
Okay.
nice. She's going to be a physical therapist. She's very nice. I don't see much of her.
Okay. So no problems there
No,
identifying space or anything else?
no, I just think I'm afraid to fail. And embarrass my
Okay.
family.
Okay. So have you talked to your instructors?
Um, I've talked to them, and in my first test, I didn't do very well, and they've said not to worry, that I still have plenty of time to keep up, and they'll give me extra help. And I told them how nervous I was, and they suggested that I come and talk to somebody.
Okay. All right. Um, so you've never taken medicine for depression or anxiety, anything like that before?
No, I
How about,
never have.
how about family members? Do you know if anyone's had
I
any?
I think my mother takes something for depression, but I'm not
Okay.
really sure.
Okay. Any family members ever been hospitalized that you know of
For anything?
for depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizophrenia?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Um, so this is your first appointment. You haven't seen a therapist or anything like that for the anxiety you're experiencing.
Never.
Okay. So tell me what it feels like when you feel anxious.
My hands get really sweaty. Um, I can't concentrate. My mind is all over the place, and my heart races, and I can't focus on what people are saying to me. All I can focus. I feel panicky.
Okay. Um, so do you have any chest pain, headaches, anything like that that goes along with it?
No, just my heart races when I get nervous.
Okay. How would you say your mood has been lately?
Worried.
Okay. Not sad, having crying spells.
Just nervous. No.
Okay. Any
No,
periods of time when you're just staying up for days at a time, not sleeping?
no, I eventually fall asleep. I might have like a couple of bad nights sleep, and then I'll finally sleep like the second or the third day. I'll just kind of conk out and I'll
Okay.
sleep.
So do you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep?
Well, I have trouble falling asleep, and then I sleep, if when I finally do sleep, I sleep for a few hours, and then um I wake up, and like if I get wake up if I and then I can't get back to sleep. I start thinking about school, and then I think I should get up and study, but I can't focus on what I'm studying. I can't memorize anything, and I'm just so nervous.
So what do you do at that point to help yourself go back to sleep?
I don't. I just stay up and just think about what am I going to do, but my thought process isn't, I can't quiet myself down so I can learn. I think you're frozen. I don't know if you can hear me, but you're frozen. Hmm. Hmm.
Hi,
What
lost
happened?
you or lost me.
You just froze. Could you see
You
me?
did too. That
Uh,
was, yeah. And mine keeps saying I have not a great connection either. So
okay. Okay.
between the two of us,
All right.
and it's recording still. So
Okay.
okay. How has your appetite been?
I'm I, I'm not that hungry, but um, I I am on a meal plan, so I go to the food cafeteria and I get my food and I try to eat, but I kind of pick.
Okay. Is that new for you?
Yeah, I usually have a pretty good appetite. I'm a healthy eater.
Okay. All right. How about social life? How's that going?
Well, I've so I get invited to go places. I'm sorry, my hay fever. I get invited to go places, but I don't want to go because I say, oh no, I should stay in and study, and I stay in and I don't study. I try to study, but I can't focus.
Okay. So tell me, are there any periods of time where you feel hopeless, feel like giving up, feel like hurting?
I don't feel like hurting myself, um, but I wouldn't say I feel hopeless. I feel like I maybe should tell my parents and change my major. Or I would just wish I would know how the semester would go.
Okay.
You froze up for a minute there.
Yeah, you did too.
Okay. Okay.
um,
I see.
so is nursing something you have your heart set on?
I thought I did. I didn't think it would be this hard.
Okay. Um, so what you're telling me is this is a new anxiety for you. It keeps you up at night at times. Have a decreased appetite. You're not social anymore because you're worried about you should be studying. Am I getting all that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right. So I think that some of the focus and the lack of focus can be related to that. Your mind is so busy. I think what we could do is start a mild medication. I think it would be helpful to do a couple of things. Get into maybe a study group. Are you aware of any of those? Or maybe your instructors could help you. Or if
I'll,
you're
uh,
on the, go
I'll
ahead.
ask them. They mentioned that to me, but I was afraid because I feel like I'm so far behind. But maybe if it'll help me, I'll just go.
You may find that you're not the only one feeling that way,
Okay.
and that can maybe give you a little more clarity if you are that far behind then maybe, look at something else. But let's see if we can get the anxiety under control so that you can function better. Maybe just even improving your appetite and your sleep will help, help you to be able to focus and think better. So we have a therapist. I do want you to start seeing her. It'll probably be weekly for a period of time, but that can be very helpful.
Okay.
It would be good, I think, too, and she can talk to you about this, but maybe finding an opportunity to socialize, even if it's just for an hour a week, just to get your mind.
You okay, honey? Why is this happening? Hi, Leisha. How are you today?
I'm okay, I think. I'm not sure.
My name's Kathy. I'm a nurse practitioner here, and I'm gonna try to help you. Tell me what brought you in.
Well, I'm really worried about school. This is my first year in college. I've never really been away from home very much, and I'm just really worried about my grades. And I didn't have this trouble in high school, and I'm not used to worrying about failing.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems to be on my mind all the time.
Does it interfere with your studying?
I feel like I need to study all the time, but then it just doesn't sink in, and I don't know how much I'm retaining or how much I'm even comprehending when I read something.
Have you ever had this feeling before, Leisha?
No, I don't think so. High school was really pretty easy. I didn't have to worry about my grades, and I recently took a test and I didn't do very well on it, and it just makes me worry. What's the rest of the semester going to be like?
Have you ever had this, been a worrier in your life before, or this is the first time you're experiencing this?
Especially to this degree.
Okay.
I think everybody worries some, but it's taken over everything. It's all I think about.
Have you ever been diagnosed with any sort of a problem like anxiety or depression or anything like that? You're frozen, Leisha. I'm not sure if I'm still recording.
Yeah, it is. No, I mean, I've never been to a psychiatrist or anything. I've gotten nervous before, but not like this. Nothing I've ever had to take medicine for.
What about other people in your family? Has anyone in your family had emotional problems or worrying problems that they got treatment for?
My mom's a worrier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if she takes anything. I don't know, but she does. She worries a lot.
Leisha, if you've ever worried in the past, is there anything that you did to make yourself calm down? Not to this degree, but What is there anything you do?
Well, I was on the swim team, and so anytime I could get in the water, even if it was just the bathtub, that would help. And of course, there are no bathtubs in the dorm, so that's not helping. Um, and I don't even know where the pool is. I don't have time. I feel like I need to study all the time.
Yeah. Um, is there a pool at the school?
I think so, but I don't know where it is.
Have you talked to your instructors about this, Leisha, about your concerns?
No, I haven't. They're pretty intimidating, and
Oh,
they seem to think everybody should be all caught up and, you know, just on the ball and on top of things. And there's no medical people in my family, so all of this information is brand new.
mm-hmm.
I'm just worried that I'm not going to comprehend it.
It's a big switch from high school to college, and when you start studying nursing, there's a lot of Latin, so it seems like a different language. So I can understand where your anxiety is coming from. Would it be helpful if I got in touch with the assistant dean of the program and told her that you needed to sit down and talk with with your instructors about this? Would you feel comfortable doing that?
I guess so. I just don't want them to think I'm really stupid.
Oh, no. It's a tough program, Leisha. A lot of people struggle. People don't realize how difficult nursing is. There's a lot to learn.
I haven't made very many friends yet, so I haven't heard anybody say they're having the same trouble that I am.
Right.
So I feel like it's just me. So I don't know.
Do you usually shy and not make friends?
No, I had a lot of friends in high school, and that's made it kind of hard too, with starting all over again. I mean, I went to the same school with all my friends through my whole life, and
Mm-hmm.
now I'm just in a world of strangers, and nobody's studying the same thing I am, it seems like, or no one in my dorm is, or it's hard to get to know people, and especially when I have my face in my books all the time.
Right. What about the other kids in your class? Do you have a roommate or?
I have a roommate. She's nice. We're on different schedules, so we don't see each other very much. And I think she's a year ahead of me, and she's in physical therapy, so I don't know that any of her classes will be the same as mine.
Right. What do you think is the biggest problem that's causing your anxiety?
Just worrying about school.
Your grades?
Worrying about grades, but I'm the youngest of 4 kids, and have a brother who's a lawyer, and I have another brother that's in business or something. Everybody just breezed through school and just had no problems, and I just feel like I have all the problems in the world and don't know how to get around that, and I'm afraid that I won't, and I'm just going to fail, and I'm going to be a failure to my family, and I'm going to be embarrassed for myself and embarrassed for them. I don't know what to do.
So let me see if I understand it. You're very worried about your grades and the impact that's going to have on you and how it's going to make your family feel about you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that about what you're saying? The whole issue of not being able to swim and not having friends, is that adding into it or no?
Yeah, it's not helping.
Not helping, but that's not your major concern.
No, but that used to help me if I worried about, and I really didn't worry in high school that much about grades or anything, but if something was on my mind, if I had, boyfriend problems or whatever, at least I could talk to my friends. And, now my friends are at all different schools and they have their own challenges. Nobody wants to hear my problems. So.
Are you taking a full course load, Leisha?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to for the financial aid.
Okay. Okay. And so how about if if we, for now, maybe you could come back and talk to me once a week. Has this made you feel any better, just expressing what's bothering you?
Yeah, because I haven't had anybody to talk to
Yeah.
and
Sure.
nobody that would understand.
Right.
So, yeah.
So why don't we set up some weekly appointments? I'll get in touch with your instructors and I'll get in touch with the dean and just tell them that you need to get in touch. You need to sit with them and talk to them. And then I'll email you, and it will be your responsibility to get in touch with them once you hear from me. But they will be expecting to hear from you and know that you're struggling.
Okay.
That's okay with you?
Mhm.
Okay. And
Just don't make me sound stupid.
oh, I won't. I don't think you're stupid. I think that it's a tough program, and even very, very smart people struggle with it. College is very different from high school. There's a lot more responsibility. You're in a different environment. You don't have the support of your family around you. So it's important that you get the help that you need from them, and they're there to help you. I know they may seem intimidating, but I think it's just they're trying to be professional, and I don't think they mean to be intimidating, but I'll talk to them. And
Okay.
Leisha, you're not the first student that has come to me with this sort of a problem, and I've intervened. So don't feel like you're alone. You're certainly not alone in this. So, um, are you on any medication at all, Leisha?
No.
No, nothing. You've never taken anything for anxiety before in the past?
No.
No, no. Would you be opposed to taking some medication that might just decrease your anxiety? A very low dose of a medication would.
It's not going to make me like a zombie.
Oh, no, no, no. What it would do is it would help you to just relax, and um, and it would elevate your mood a little bit. Not that I think there's a problem with your mood, but I think that you're struggling with this anxiety.
Would it help me study any better?
Well, I think the reason why you can't study is because you're anxious and you're worried, and so you can't focus. So I think if we could get you some medication, it'll take a little bit for it to kick in. And if you don't like it, we can take you off it. That would help you calm down, and then you could focus better on your studies, and you could retain what you were reading and learning, and be in the moment and not be worried about what the next test is, the next chapter you have to read. So, and then maybe get involved in a study group. We can talk about that later. And then maybe have
Okay.
you ever meditated, Leisha?
Yeah. Like I said, swimming always did it for me. So I really don't know what to do. I
So
don't
maybe
know.
we can work on some breathing exercises and techniques that will help you to quiet your mind when you start to get really anxious. Would you be open to that?
Mhm. Yeah, if it'll help, yeah.
Sure. And then maybe get you in the pool too, if when we get
Okay.
everything organized. I think that would be helpful for you.
Yeah, because I don't want to quit, and quitting is going to look as bad as failing. So, I need to keep going, but I need a way to do that.
Right. And how many weeks into it are you, Leisha?
This is my third week.
Oh, so you've got a lot of time ahead of you. You're at a point where you can just reassess and see what's going on, get extra help. You can recover from this. I feel comfortable that you can do that.
Okay.
And you wouldn't have gotten into the program if you weren't capable of doing it, smart enough to do it. So I have faith that you will be able to pull yourself out of this. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we'll make an appointment in a week.
Okay.
Okay. Great. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Shut the recording off. Stop.